The latest. Thank you for all love and support. I appreciate you all. Last year, 2024, we're here when we heard that our all in all, the Savior, the Protector, the Unifier, the Messiah, the King of Kings, the most loved, Captain Ibrahim Traore purchased about 400 tractors. We thought these tractors were just for decoration. You know, African leaders, when they buy things, it's for decoration. Like a place called G, they'll go and buy ambulances, and these things will be packed somewhere, and the hospitals will be in need of these things. That he will not buy tractors and pack them. For what reason? These tractors are there to be used for their purposes. So for that reason, we are going to have a smile. Africans, we have been importing a lot of things. We have nothing that we produce on our own. And that is why sometimes these people always bring things that are not even edible to Africa. So he has decided that he is going to change. Africans, we are farmers. So this is what our forefathers were doing, and they were feeding us. So he's going back to that. And this is what we have left, and these people are feeding and sending us aid, and they are always threatening us. So for that reason, these tractors are going to bring a different narrative in the history of Africa. So boom. Today, we hear that Africa, Burkina Faso, have their own made in Burkina Faso tomato called Adia. We Africans, every kitchen that you enter, you see this tomato paste from wherever. Name them, from like every country's tomato paste is here. As whether what we are even patronizing is the best for us, we don't know. Some are saying they are made of starch. You know, there are a lot of controversies surrounding these tomato pastes that we are eating. So Captain Ibrahim Traore is saying that he who feeds you controls you. So for that reason, we have to be able to produce what we want, what we eat. That to be self-sufficient is to be independent. You cannot always go and be parading yourself, claiming you have independence, yet what you can feed yourself with, you do not have it. That he will not be the talker who is planting for food and jobs. And all that we can see at the end of the year is for us to go and be buying one track of plantain, then bring them to the capital and be selling. That cannot even feed even 100 people. That this is not the kind of leader he is. He's going to make us smile. And this tomato paste is going to now be in the kitchens of Africa, so that we'll stop importing all these things that we are, all the nyama we always bring into the continent and eat. He wants to put a stop to it. They are different grounds. We have 2,270, 60, 10, like every range. If it is affordable for everybody to buy. You know, it's also expensive when we are importing them. And for that reason, there are a lot of people that usually cannot afford these tomato paste that we always import from the West. But these ones that we are making in Africa is going to be very affordable. And this one, we know what goes into. We are using pure tomato.
On November 30th, we all witnessed what His Excellency, Captain Ibrahim Traore, Head of State and President of FASO, launched this large-scale project. And that's why, as the chairman of the board, I am here this morning to see for myself that the company is operating. That the factory is functioning as it should. I must say that for now, there are no products, no cans of tomatoes, nor any tomato shipments available in the market. Everything will be done transparently. Because His Excellency, Captain Yves Traore, President of FASO and Head of State, wants everything to happen transparently for the benefit of society. From the entire population, the large majority for all the people of Burkina Faso, through various channels, whether it's radio or television. So the public is reassured that everything is being produced and communicated. And at that moment, there will be the necessary guarantee. So we are currently in the production phase, and in the coming days, without delay, we will have cans of tomatoes in our stores. On our plates, in our dishes, Adia.
Así.
I must say that since the inauguration up to now, the machines have almost never stopped running continuously. We are still continuing to produce. We have different ranges of tomato concentrates. We have various cans of 2,200 grams, different cans of 850 grams, types of cans of 400 grams, and cans of 70 grams available. We also have 60-gram laminated pouches of concentrate currently. In the very near future, we will soon have ketchup in 10-gram sticks. The Burkinabe consumer can be assured and confident of knowing the quality of products available in the market, what they are consuming. Today, what you will have on your plates, you can be assured that these are tomatoes that are produced about our king. And these are processed tomatoes in Burkina Faso without additives, natural. The doors of the factory are open to all the sons and daughters of this country who are involved in agriculture and market gardening. As long as you fill it a little more or less, in any case, our specifications in terms of quality. That's the first aspect we don't compromise on. In our distribution strategy, we are definitely going to go through a somewhat semi-long circuit. We are not going to go directly to consumers. In the semi-long circuit, we will have distributors to whom we will grant licenses that we will choose. Among the economic players in Burkina Faso who will meet some of our criteria and conditions, we are going to establish a framework for collaboration together.
We therefore invite the public to subscribe massively to the popular shareholder. It hasn't stopped. This is about the automatic processing plant in Tengodro, which will be launched soon. So the registration is ongoing. So we invite the Burgundy population to subscribe massively for the true independence that the head of state dreams of, for real autonomy, so that no one comes to impose on us what we have to do. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe massively.
Go and bring, as whether they are using only color and starch, whatever they are using, we can tell, and all the label is tomato paste. But this one, Burkina Faso farmers are the ones that are producing the tomatoes in large quantity. They are farming, and from there we take it to the factory. Then we now process these tomatoes into the tomato paste that we need, so that even when the dry season we cannot have access to the fresh one, the thing is there. You see, this is what we call leadership. This is leadership. He's not the type who always go and sit somewhere and be talking. Africans, we said we have to feed ourselves. What he went to Russia and said is truly happening, because he said next time we should not come and be beggars. We can have this wonderful land and still be importing tomato. For what reason now? And this has created jobs for the Burkinabes. People are sitting there naming their graduates unemployed graduates. Yet you can have these kind of things, that your graduates that are coming out from the university and what have you can have something to do. We rather prefer that we allow these people to be following us, so that when it is election, you can give them 100 cities, 200 to be your campaign, what have you, so that you can easily manipulate them. Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso are not in this kind of narrative. These people are showing us what true leadership is all about. Now we can boldly say, at the end of every day, we can have like 100 tons of tomato paste. Captain Ibrahim Traore, we cherish you, we love you, we adore you. Long live Burkina Faso, long live Captain Ibrahim Traore, for all the strength, the joy, the happiness, and everything you are doing for us to see that yes, we are capable. Other leaders who are still sleeping, Captain Ibrahim Traore is showing you the way. Don't be doing planting for food and job. Yet, at the end of the day, the land is lying there empty with nothing, and you're going to be importing or buying plantain from somewhere to come and sell to your people. That's not what leadership is all about. So from the Greek minister, from the people of Burkina Faso, and to the leader himself, we are seeing amazing results day in, day out coming from Burkina Faso. As the foreign ones can easily enter your countries, Don't say Burkina Faso own will not enter. We need that one to drive away the foreign one. Yellow purpose own. Finally, we have something that we know how it is made of. We cannot tell that this is made of pure tomato. You know what they eat, they don't bring them here. So we, the citizens in Africa, are saying that now we want the Adia tomato paste to be wherever, everywhere in Africa. That should be the only tomato paste that will be seen in Africa. The rest, stop importing them. Let's eat what we make. Operation Feed Yourself. Let us all use Adia in our kitchens. See, this tomato paste is wonderful. When you even look at the color, you can know that yes, this is from Africa. Nobody will tell you that this is made in Africa. You know, everything of ours is original. Unlike these ones that they always bring. Sometimes when you even look at the surface of that tomato paste, you don't even feel like eating it. But Adia is so special. Adia is Africana. You see, our forefathers always told us that we can do it. These people came and said we can never do it. And we've also allowed what they've said that we can do to always happen. No wonder we are importing. Now Burkina Faso, they are saying they are not going to import anything. And you can do it. Stop buying things that are not of a necessity to us and invest that money into agriculture. Agric is what we need. When you wake up, what comes in mind is food. Yet all these things, we are bringing them somewhere. And we know what they are saying, this G and what have you, that they are bringing into Africa that are not healthy for us. Africa, we are moving gradually away from our organic seed, our organic food, which is supposed not to be the case. Which continent has a very fertile land than what we have in Africa? So why is it that till date we are still sitting here for them to produce and bring it to us? Like what we had, Nkrumah tried the same thing in Ghana. And today that tomato factory, we don't know the head and tail of it. These people are doing everything possible not to allow us to be self-sufficient. And we can never get the independence that we always sit in African Union to talk about if we cannot feed ourselves. Food is the most important thing. That's why these people always have upper hand on you, cutting aid to you as if you cannot. You have the land now, African leaders. When you get us the tractors, don't put politics into it, that this is party A, party B, because I am party A, it is my party members that should have access to the tractors. This is not what is happening, no. And one district, one factory, one constituency, one dam, so that we can use it too. Produce whatever we need. Until date, the dams are not there. This is not political talk now. This one is doing the doing. So now you understand why we love these people. I always say African leaders, it's not about one particular system of government. What matters is you, the leader, what you are trying to do for the nation and the continent to move ahead. As for one particular system of governance, like the one you are always protecting from the oppressor, is there to always put the African under slavery. And that is why till date we are not able to manufacture, produce anything that we eat, and we keep planting what we don't eat and importing what we eat. And that shouldn't be the narrative. If you truly want to be independent as you say you are, you should be the one producing your own food. This way, Africa, you know, now we are losing, our health is dying off. They are all diseases that we used to hear. Their names far away, now they are here because of these things that we are eating from yellow. So if we are producing them here, protecting everything that we know they are organic, will still be stronger. And all these diseases you rob and go and be using your money to be buying medications, they will all come to an end. Because they said if it is on somebody, don't say it is on a tree. It can easily be on you. Oh, this tomato paste, unless you taste it, delicious. You don't even need meat, though. You don't need to add those spices, those foreign chemicals. Those things, you don't need them when you have Adia in your kitchen. What will you need spices for? Everything is in it, and they are all organic. Just try one, and you will thank me later. Adia all the way, made in Africa. Africa is capable. We can manage our own affairs because Nkrumah showed the way. Captain Ibrahim Traore is proving this. So those who are still sleeping, we are asking you all to wake up. And please, when you see made in Burkina Faso, those of you who are only foreign taste, don't come and tell us that this is made in Burkina Faso, so you don't like it. You want the one from please This one is specially made that you will not eat and be running to the hospital with the little money that you saved. This is organic, pure organic, that is healthier for your health than the ones that will be coming outside of Africa, because you know everything of ours is original. That is why the skin color is original. When you look at our hair, everything of African is original. You can never get anything that is coming from Africa. You will sit here and be buying DS, and these same people will be importing what is made in Burkina Faso. So those of you with that mentality that everything from Africa is bad, you have to start decolonizing that mentality, because Adia is so special. Unless you taste it. When I use it for my jollof, see, everybody in my area was running to me, asking me what I use for this jollof now. See, I wish I could give you some. Like when you taste that jollof, I'm telling you, for the rest of your life, you will not forget this jollof, because it is specially made with Adia. Captain Ibrahim Traore will love you, will cherish you. Asimi Greater Abdurrahman Chiani, we say, long live Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, and long live Captain Ibrahim Traore. And may you continue to be in good health, and may you have all the wisdom that our ancestors took away and left behind, so that you bring us amazing things, and together you help us to move the continent ahead. You are so special because you are in the black skin. Don't be a coward and don't die a coward. Join this fight for us to liberate Africa. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So decolonize yourself from mental slavery. United we stand, divided we fall. Ununited we stand forever and ever. So that's the latest around the world, in Africa, West Africa, and in Burkina Faso.